Shelby Oaks. Riley Brennan has gone missing. She's the host of a YouTube paranormal show where she goes ghost hunting with her friends during the dawn of YouTube. So YouTube is like just starting out. And that's all the trailer really gives us, in that Riley's gone missing along with her friends, and her sister Mia is hell-bent on finding her years and years later. But there's more to it than that. There is a lot more to it than that. Turns out Riley can see, and this may or may not involve demons and ritual sacrifice and possibly even real ghosts. Or maybe it's just some guy captures them and kills them. Could be anything. I'm not going to spoil it if you haven't seen it. But the trailer is very misleading because it only really tells us that Riley is missing and her sister wants to find her. That's it. It just kind of makes it seem like it's going to be like a standard ghost story where ghost hunters, they go and do their thing, they go missing, and, it's probably some real life person that has killed them. That's what it kind of makes it seem like. And it could be parts of that, could not be any of that. But there's a lot more than the trailer makes it out to be. There's a lot more than meets the eye. And it builds towards a pretty batshit crazy ending. Camille Sullivan is our older sister Mia. She puts in a great performance as this grieving sister who, she's pretty sure Riley is dead, but at the same time she's holding hope that Riley is still very much alive, because there's really no answers. They've never found her body, so they don't know if she's dead, if she's alive, if she's just being held somewhere. She doesn't know. So while she's kind of under the impression that after all these years her sister is probably dead, she's still got that hope that Riley's going to come home. And Sullivan puts in just a solid performance. Sarah Dern is our Riley, and she puts in a pretty good performance. We mostly see her through like archived footage. This is a hybrid found footage and real-time movie. We see her mostly through the found footage in both old footage of when she was younger and footage from her show, the Paranormal Paranoids they called it, as well as the footage of like her final day, or supposed final day. We don't know, because we don't know if she was actually killed or whatever. We don't find that out until the end of the movie. But we saw what might have happened to her, and it's all through found footage. And Dern, pretty good. The legendary Keith David also has a very, very small part. It's practically a cameo, one scene, but he nails it. He absolutely nails it. And honestly, one of the best things about Shelby Oaks is that it is actually kind of scary. It's got plenty of jump out of your seat moments. My girl, it got her a number of times. It got me a few times, and jump scares don't get me too much anymore. It really could have done without the stereotypical musical cues. There were definitely a few moments that, even without the musical cues, could have still been scary. So, I feel like they just went cliche with that, which was a little disappointing. But still, they got me, they got her, and it's a nice change of pace for a movie to actually be a little scary. There's definitely also a few oh my god moments, like in the trailer we are shown that somebody shows up at Mia's house and he shoots himself in the head. And that's how Mia gets a hold of this videotape that says Shelby Oaks, because he's holding on to it. We see it full on and graphically. And it's a shocking moment. It's like jump out of your seat, like, whoa, can't believe I just saw that. There's other moments too that are pretty graphic, and it's like shocking how they go about it, because it's mostly through the found footage, and it's just well done. My only real issue with Shelby Oaks is that it leaves a lot unanswered. The big climax, which is absolutely batshit crazy, it leads to the final scenes, which are unexpected. Like the big twist is the climax. It's pretty good, and the twist of the final scenes also pretty good. But there's a lot that we still don't really know. Like the very end of the movie, the final scene, we are made to believe something very specific. I don't want to spoil anything, so I can't really talk about it without spoiling. So, but we're made to believe that something very specific was going on. Riley was used for a very specific thing, but the final scenes make it look like it was even more specific than that, and that there's more to it. But there's still a lot unanswered. Like one example, when the guy does shoot himself in the head, he goes, "She finally let me go," and then bang, that's it. That's in the trailer, so not a spoiler. And we can only guess who the she is, especially when we do meet a certain character, but it's not confirmed who the she is. Is the she this person we meet later? Is the she Riley? Is the she this other thing that we find out and that we discover? It just leaves more questions than answers. But in general, Shelby Oaks, it exceeded my expectations. I thought it was just kind of going to be like a generic, like found footage ghost story kind of thing, and it was a whole hell of a lot more. I give Shelby Oaks an A-. Thanks for watching this episode of Fatman Inc Horror. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and to see more horror reviews as Fatman Inc Horror begins to take shape. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.